at the moment he saw the bowler pitching the ball up. He knew where this ball is going to go, and then it was a no ball, a free hit.
I think the biggest task for Bangladesh would be how to rein in the situation. That's on the line, that back heel. And how well did he hit that? All he wanted was to get it over that mid-off fielder, and it landed all the way over the rope.
The high elbow, wasn't it? That was good to watch.
This rhythm and quality with how he bats, Salman. Never seems to be in a rush. Seems to know exactly the areas that he wants to target, then flows through the offside, leg side. There's this great balance between improvisation and classical batting, and then great temperament to go with it.
Yeah, he hardly hits the ball out of anger. Relies on sheer timing and the placement. And he knows how to maneuver the length. And that's where he makes the difference. And that's why he has become very consistent.
This is his highest score as well. Gets them at a good rate. 51 of 31, 51 of 39, 46 of 26. Doesn't seem to waste a lot of time. Always is helpful if your captain is in good touch. It's a free hit. Yorker is put away into the gap for at least two.
Yeah, must be feeling a lot of pressure after getting hit for a six. And then had to re-ball that delivery. Thought hard about it, opted for the Yorker length. I was able to keep Nawaz quiet on that occasion. Hassan was phenomenal in that test series played here in Pakistan. Last year, picked up many wickets.
The pitch probably demands that hard length bowling at times. So you don't have to be repetitive, but I think most times you need to be on that good length area on a surface like this. But now I think the biggest challenge, as I just mentioned earlier, is how to then retrieve a very tough and good teams, good bowling attacks. Do it. Can Bangladesh be in that category? They need a wicket or two. I think they need a massive strike here, because this partnership is now worth 63 of just 31. Another good delivery, Yorker. Very difficult really to hit it up in the air. You really have to play the ramp shot or do something different to that length.
Abhi Javed Miandad move outside the off stump, flick it towards fine leg for a boundary. Well, it's a good comeback from Hassan.
Tough bowling in a situation like this when the charge is on. It tests you out completely. Your skills are tested, your temperament is tested. Short ball's been put up in the air. Will this be a catch? No. Dakarali gets around to pick that one up. The throw is in, 2 runs taken. Once again, very quick in seizing the length.
Wasn't in control on that occasion, Salman, but he picked up the length very early. Signs are ominous for Bangladesh. Both these batters are looking good out there in the middle. They're sighting the ball big. They're looking to finish this innings on a very high note.
Full toss is hit straight to the fielder at deep cover, and he'll be thoroughly disappointed, bitterly disappointed, because that really had more to it than being out caught. Tanzid Hassan, Tamim is the catcher, and well, his innings comes to an end, unfortunately. And it's not over the waistline. I think that's the query that's been put up by the batsman. I think they're checking for no ball as well. Definitely not over the waistline, so it's got to go out. Done by a full toss.
People talking now, pitch left to ball on the pitch like this. How about this one?
Perfect. Keep on bowling those full tosses, boys. Yeah, well, pleasing on the eye. Salman Ali once again. A very fine 56 of 34, 118 for 4. They bowled every length, the Yorker, the bouncer, but in the end it was the full toss that did the job.
Yeah, this partnership was becoming ultra dangerous for Bangladesh, and they needed a breakthrough. Came through an ordinary delivery, a full toss. That is close. That is close. But the umpire thought otherwise. And the first ball played by Shadab opted to play a reverse sweep. Why was he impelled to play that stroke?
Making room and cuts it well. Should find the fence as well. Lovely piece of timing and placement.
Now, if you have the ability to play such a stroke, why opt in for those strokes? Ram stroke, reverse sweep. Just backed away from the leg stump. And it was a piece of cake for him. He's off the mark now.
Lot will depend on how Hassan Nawaz shapes up. 29 A's of 17. In the PSL final also, he got out just at the wrong time. And it did hurt the chances, the fortunes of Quetta Gladiators. So he's got to understand his value. And he's of immense value to his side because of the way he plays and the form, 30 of basically nothing. So he's got to cash in now and go right till the end. Inside edge, slower in pace this time, Shamim. Nevertheless, a good over. Just 7 from it. 1-2-5 for 4. And over 200 runs for Pakistan. That means that they'll have to really bat exceedingly well right till the end. That's put up over cover for another magnificent six. He just does it so effortlessly.
And not an easy stroke to play against a spinner who angles the ball in and who's not a huge turner of the ball. And to be able to hit the ball over extra has to be a very good stroke.
Trying for a wrong one, didn't really spin back. Once again providing width to Hassan Nawaz, and it's not working. Six followed by a boundary. And he's motoring at a rapid pace into the 40s of just 20 deliveries.
They're not only width, also pace, which was used by Hassan Nawaz perfectly. Just laid the stroke ever so slightly to be able to beat that fielder at backward point.
Oh, that's gone up in the air. That should be taken at long off. Oh, he's missed it. And it's gone for four as well. Not only a misfield, a missed chance, but a boundary as well. Imon there, letting himself down. And what a costly miss it can turn out to be.
Well, he's one player who can hurt you. And okay, close. Misjudged it completely. Did it happen out of excitement?
They loved it, irrespective. Oh, chance, this time it's taken. And so it didn't really cost Bangladesh great much, and he'll be disappointed because it, in the end, was a soft dismissal.
It's the second Pakistani batsman who got out playing the ball off the back foot and to a spinner. He was unsure. He was completely unsure what sort of a stroke he's going to play. And that indecision cost him big. But nevertheless, a big wicket. For Bangladesh, they needed it. Hassan Nawaz has been sent back. Scored 44, 139 for 5.
Khushdil Shah is the new batsman on strike and gets beaten. A little bit of extra spin on that one from Rishad. Hassan Nawaz probably reeling from that drop chance, and this was a big inside edge that probably saved him. That is 139 for 5. Yeah, probably reeling from that drop chance and still thinking about it, and really a soft one in the end, hitting it back to Rishad, who made no mistake. They hardly ever do, bowlers.
Well, he was sent reeling.
reprimanding himself, talking to himself. Hassan Nawaz's dismissal is going to make an impact in the run rate, in the pursuit to get 200. Both very fine all-rounders, Shadab and Khushdil. Let's see, can they crack the whip? Shadab and Khushdil, let's see, can they crack the whip? Nicely fielded, a fielder up in the circle. Tapalti, which you can enjoy not only for HPL, PSL, but for international matches. They're there for the fans. Pakistan's #1 brand. They need to be everywhere. Since they are Pakistan's #1 brand, if people enjoy it, they have to cater for it.
আরে মেসেঞ্জারে সবাইকে দিতেছি মেসেঞ্জারে দিলে না ফেসবুকে ছাড়ো
Little bit more chirp from the Bangladeshi fielders.
মেসেঞ্জারে দিলে না আরে ফেসবুকে ডাইরেক্ট পোস্ট করে দিছি
There's caution there that deep fielder comes into play.
এই দেখাইতেছে দুজন কাও এখন কি বাকি বুঝলাম না কিছু আমার এই সামনে তো দেখি আমার কি ডাজন লগইন দিতেছে এই যে লগইন করতেছে কেউ না
They managed to do so because the spread says sold.
বারবার মেসেজ আসতেছে তুমি দেখো না মোবাইল দাও না এটা অন্য মডেল আছে আর এক্স এম মডেল আছে 6 নাম্বার আছে
Not a bad over at all. It's an excellent over. It's ball 2 for 11 and it's 1-4-3 for 5.
So 143 for 5 overs to go now. Run rate's at 9.5 at the moment. If they go to 11s, they get to the 200 mark. It's nice support for Pakistan. Salman Ali Agha played very nicely, but he'll still be disappointed to be in that change room still, smarting that he got dismissed when he did, because he was playing so beautifully at that stage. And full toss. Somehow found his way to that cover region. Kushtu and Shadab Khan, the two boys, are going to do the job for Pakistan at the moment, but Bangladesh, I think, quite pleased with the way things have gone at this stage. Alata.
Hello, Hazy. Yes, after the victory of Hassan Nawaz, it's been 10 deliveries without a boundary for Pakistan. Make that 11 because they'll be able to pick up 2 more here. It's a good comeback for Bangladesh. They'll still be hoping they can restrict Pakistan not to cross over 200.
They're just going to do a quick little check here to make sure there wasn't a short run. These two guys like to scamper between the wickets. They're boundary hitters normally, both these guys, Shadab Khan and Kushtil Shah. But at the moment, they're being resorted to just trying to pick up whatever they can. There's the projected scores at the bottom. Current run rate at 190. They'll be thinking about 200 shortly. I think Bangladesh will be happy if they're under the 200 mark. Let's have a look and see if it is a short run. That's fine. That's okay. He's got something behind that line. Just. That's all you need to do. Just behind the line. Mahdi's in his last over. 4 balls to go. Whipped away on the onside, searching for boundaries. That's Ali Khan telling us that there's been few and far between the boundaries in the last little while. Vigotel. Mobile selfie moments. There you go. We've got some smiles along the line. Yeah, we have. There we go. I'll give that 4.5 smiles.
Just the 4 runs in the first 3 deliveries. Not a bad start for Mahdi Hassan in this over.
Just backing away a fraction, saw him go and tried to follow him. A slight misfield. SHARIFUL. Yep. Apologies to the bowler.
And they can still apply a little bit more pressure by throwing the ball in a better direction, because it just given away a single. Shouldn't have been a single.
This was where those sort of little unforced errors really start to count. If you start getting a bit sloppy in the field, it's a bit of a round arm action. That one, it's got it away, but only for a single. A little bit different from Mahdi on that occasion.
Well, just thinking about where does the boundary come in for Bangladesh? Have bowled well, bowled to the field. And in this over, only 6 runs in the 5 deliveries that he has bowled. He needs to finish off nicely here to apply a little bit more pressure.
There's no boundary off this ball. It's a great over. It's an outstanding over. That is superb stuff. Over number 16 just goes for 7, 150 for 5. The ideal template in a batting card for a team in T20 cricket is that someone in the top order, the top 4 ideally, goes on and gets a pretty big score. Not a 50, but a big score. Then you have 1 or 2 guys at the back end to thrash a bit and do nicely, but someone also supports a bit at the top. So there's a couple of boxes ticked, but there's no one that's really kicked in that top 4. Too many soft dismissals. Oh, there's another one. Head up, missed the ball, stumped by a country mile. Well, certainly was surprised to see him in the attack, but he's turning out to be the trump card for Bangladesh. Shamim Hussain has now picked up a wicket, and an important wicket of the left-hander, Hosdil Shah. Pressure was building up, no boundaries for the 15 deliveries before that. He decides to go down the wicket and misses it completely, and Litton Kumar Das does the rest. It's a good blow, really effective one for Bangladesh. Hosdil Shah gone for 5. Pakistan 6 down for 150. Those numbers are not great for Hugh Ashraf throughout his T20 international career, but he played really nicely actually in the SPL PSL recently. The strike rate, which is the vertical stripe in the middle of the page, 130. Shamam, his first wicket in T20 internationals. Amazing stuff.
He's only bowled 2 overs before. this game was 26 T20 International, and we'll be very happy to see the back of Khushal Shah. Really good decision from the skipper. Once it goes in your favor,
He can be so dangerous, Khushal Shah. In the air that time, it's pumped down the ground and they got a boundary. That's the first boundary from 19 deliveries.
it's a good shot. It's a very good shot from Shadaf Khan. Just a little bit forward, he clears his left leg and slams it down the ground for a boundary. Much needed boundary for Pakistan.
Yeah, it certainly was. A little bit of turn that time. Couldn't do too much of that once it stopped and purchased a fraction, just a single from Shadab.
What a spell this is from Shamim Hussain. Before this game, only 2 overs he has bowled in T20 internationals. He's only gone for 17. Mind you, he was hit for a boundary. Could have been even lesser. Catch it!
Oh, in the air for a while. Desperate dive, couldn't quite grab it. Bowling beautifully at the moment. Time for the fans to enjoy cricket with Pakistan's own brand, Tapal of the Tapal Tea Lounge. The 1T brand of Pakistan, Tapal, and they are thoroughly enjoying it. Look at them. And the back as well, making another cup. Terrific. Brings the sweeper into play. Another very tidy over. Just goes for 8 and a wicket. 158 for 6. Satellite dishes on some small buildings at the start of the innings. Then there was some recovery. It got them to 52 for 2 at the end of the power play. Then another wicket, so chopped at the right time. And when they were starting to go again, 2 more satellite dishes, and now a 6. So 6 down. They've just got wickets at exactly the right time. Bangladesh. Shadab Khan straight at the man on the covers.
The Pakistan going at a run rate of 9.2. If they go ahead and manage to score 9 runs and no over, they'll end up with 184.
Just leave one over for around about the 20 mark to get them close to the 200 mark. That's right off the toe end of the bat. That's just a single.
Rishad is in the door, right up next spinner. In his last over, they have one more over from Shamim Hussain. The other spinner, Mahdi, has completed his full quota of overs of 4 overs. They'll probably be eyeing to look at someone like SHARIFUL Islam, the left-arm seamer, who's gone for 20 runs in early on when he bowled those 2 overs. Hassan Mahmood still have got 1 left there. And Tanzim Hassan Saqib, who's been gone for 22 and 2, has 2 in the back.
Oh, that's just over the top of Shah Hussain. Pakistan are going to need to bowl very well, looks like, in this game. No Shaheen Shah Afridi. Different bowling lineup. Guys who are in form, guys who are getting wickets in the HBL PSL, and they'll have to do that right at the start against Bangladesh. Wide exercise for the umpire.
Whatever total they end up with after the end of the 20th over, Bangladesh still have to bat well.
On a good batting surface. That's cracked. Has it gone far enough? I think it might have. Yep, that's 6 runs. That's more like Shadab Khan. That's how he likes to deal.
Never easy to go and play across the line because right-arm leg spinner pitches it up. And the batter, Shadab Khan, decides to go on the onside. Just a hint of turn. Good connection. Goes really low down on his right knee, and it smacks it over the fielder at long on for the maximum.
And another scholarship. KFC is awarding a higher education scholarship to every 6 that's hit to a deserving student during the Pakistan series. Ching ching, another one. Is that another one? Yeah, KFC. You got another one to dish out as well. Another scholarship. Back-to-back 6s. He's getting expensive now, Rashad.
No, with that 6:15 in this over, and there's still a ball left in this over. We should get them going. Yeah, this was short, and he was waiting for it. Really went hard at it. Back-to-back 6s from Shadab Khan.
Brilliant bat speed, actually. Really nicely played. So what can they get if this last delivery in over number 18? Another boundary would be handy for Pakistan. Get them close to that 20 mark. Gone over the top. It's going to bring the sweeper into play. Oh, he can't get there. So it is another boundary. Advertising triangle came too early for him. 19 off the over. 177 for 6. That's going to really kick him into this rest of the overs here. Terrific shot from Shadab Khan. Now goes to 34 off 17 with this shot. The strike rate of exactly 200. That's going to be the tallest building so far in that graph. Right, 2 overs to go now. 177 for 6. Can they get past that 200 mark? Need to ideally have a big over for over number 19. That'll be the plan, I think. Can smack that for 6, that's for sure. Yep, that's gone. What a great start to the over.
Now the last 4 deliveries have gone for 6, 6, 4 and 6. It's been impressive, Shamim Hussain. The very first delivery of this over has gone the distance. Cracking shot off the back foot from the batter, Fahim Ashraf.
It's where it becomes a little bit difficult for a bit of a part-time bowler as well when you get a bit of tap at this stage. Oh, it's nicely bowled. Has added the pad first. I think that's what they like. These Bangladesh fielders, that's why they were going up for that, or thinking about the big shout.
Yeah, just a touch quicker.
Big love. So 7 off 2. What can Shadab Khan do now? Drags that on the onside. Might be able to come back for the second. Yep, touch and turn. Fahim's quick and does well.
Good running, really good running between the wickets here. Once it's went in between those 2 fielders at deep mid wicket and long on, they knew they were in for another extra run. Really good running.
Right, so they're halfway through this over and they've got 9. Need another couple of boundaries off the last 3 balls, Pakistan. Of course, Bangladesh would love to finish this partnership, which is really threatening. Down the ground, on the bounce. Realises he missed out a little bit there. Shadab Khan.
187 on the board. Is he not a bad total, and still have 8 legitimate deliveries to bat through? Definitely will be eyeing to go across 200.
Yeah, I would think so now. Just couldn't get a good connection on that one. Only the single.
After being hit for a first ball 6, he's done well, Shamim Hussain. He's gone for only 5 runs after being hit for the 6.
This is going to be an interesting chase. 4 out of the last 6 in the Pakistan Super League. Totals of around the 200 mark. It's about all of them were chased down. good batting surface, not going to change at all. It's going to be nice to bat on in the second half of this, of the first of 3 T20 internationals. Nice support for Bangladesh. Good to see these guys turning up and bringing their flags and screaming and shouting and providing as much encouragement as they possibly can. We've got one ball left in over number 19 now. 11 from it so far. Oh, he just lost his shape at the last minute. Shadab Khan is dragged it only for 1. So they messed it up a little bit. Just 12 from it, 189 for 6. Went through a period, Pakistan, with had 19 deliveries at a crucial stage of this innings where there were no boundaries, which certainly catered for 1 wicket, but of course still Shah trying to do a little bit too much. We've brought ourselves now to the last over this innings, 189 on the board. Would have been thinking of 200 certainly about 4 or 5 overs ago. That would have been the plan. See if they can get there for starters. And it is SHARIFUL who's going to be bowling the last, something he often does. He's only going to end up bowling 3 overs today. Last over. Oh, that's...
কয়দিন আগে শালি ভাই কইতেছে কয় কি দেখি তোমার দুলা ভাই ভালোই ঘন ঘন দিকে শুনেছি খালা কেল কেসে কইতেছে যে চা খাইছে 2-3টা সিগারেট খাইছে বিলনাতে গেছে গা খালা কেল কেসে কইতেছে আমাকে আবার কয় লালমনিরহাট বলে শারমিনে কইছে পঞ্চগড় আজকে
That's what the umpire adjudicated.
আমি আলাদিন লাগছে
A thick edge, and that races away, a couple of bounces and goes for 4.
He's played a nice little cameo here, Shadab Khan. At one stage, they were really struggling to pick up boundaries. Now with that boundary, his 4th 4, and also picked up a couple of 6s. He's moved to 42 of just 21 deliveries. Thickest outside edge. Goes over the top of the field at that short third, who's a little bit fine. He loves it.
It's a dot ball.
আমি শ্বশুরে গেলি পারি আর সবাই খুব নতুন
It's a good delivery. A dot at this stage of the game is gold. Can he repeat it? Can Shariful Islam bowl another dot here? Shadab Khan on strike will be eyeing to pick up a boundary here.
It's on 42 off 22. Shadab Khan, strike rate of 190. Batted nicely, moving across again. This time it goes over the top and on the bounce. Couldn't quite get there. Opted to go in for the catch and try and grab it. It's gone through, but it's gone for 4.
The moment the ball flew out of the bat, it looked like it's not going to reach the fielder. So instead of trying to grab that catch, fielder should have tried to at least make sure that he stops the boundary, makes a mess of it. Tanzid Hassan Tamim at long off. And it's a boundary. And 2 away from the 200 mark, 2 away from a 50 partnership as well. It's been a really good performance. I talked earlier about the blueprint in T20 cricket. Gonna have a couple of blokes who can thrash a little bit towards the death. Well, these 2 guys have done it now for Pakistan. They've still got 3 balls to go in this innings. Over the
top of the bowler this time. Work to be done. They should be able to touch and turn. They do. And come back for the second. So that's good running. Brings up the 200. 200 for 6 it is.
Also the 50 partnership. It has been a wonderful display of power hitting. 50 of just 29 deliveries.
Exchange on. Crypto Exchange. World's first arbitrage. Crypto Exchange. Download the app. exchangeon.io. Right, 2 balls to go now. Shadab on 48 as well. It's all happening in the middle. He's got that away. He's hit it sweetly, but it might be out. That's a really good catch. Rashad Hussain takes a fine grab moving around. He's a really good player, Rashad. Talented leg spinner, moves very well in the field, can beat a ball as well with a bat. That was a good catch.
Very good catch, but what a knock. What a knock from Shadab Khan. Ensuring to get Pakistan to 200. Might have done enough damage to take his side home. Really good grab from Rashad. It looked like in the last one the ball was going away from him, but in the end, tall fella reaches out and grabs a good one. Excellent knock from Shadab Khan. Gone for 48. Pakistan 200 for 7.
Hassan Ali's out there to face one ball. Last ball of the innings. And it's a very good ball to finish. Can't do too much with that. Hassan Ali just gets it to covers for a single and then runs off the park. They ended up with 201 for 7. It's the first time that Pakistan has scored 200 in Lahore in a T20 international. It's a really good recovery.